My name is Jeff Rogers. I'm Director of Education here at the South Florida Museum and Director of the Bishop Planetarium. And we're here talking about coprolites, fossilized feces.
And what can we learn about pre-existing animals, I guess often extinct animals, from their fossilized fecal remains?
One of the most interesting things that you can learn about not just the animal, but the past, is what you find inside of these. Oftentimes you'll find bits of bone or tooth or plant matter. If you get microscopic, you can find fossilized pollen inside here, which will tell you something about the types of plants and animals that lived in a place at the same time as the animal that left this for us. So it gives us a way to study extinct ecosystems without having to go there.
And these pieces will be on display here at the museum?
Yes.
Starting Saturday? Starting
Saturday, October 3rd, for our celebration of National Fossil Day, and then we will bring them back out on permanent display for the next year.
And what else can we learn from these particular fossils? Tell me a little bit about the little bend in them.
Well, these two have the bend. That's diagnostic of crocodilian coprolites. So crocodilians been around for hundreds of millions of years. They have not changed much, and we can look at modern crocodile feces, and we recognize that it has this crook or this bend in it, which is crocodilian. So when you find fossils of coprolites and you see that bend in it, you're able to say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, there's only one kind of animal that we know of in the world that leaves that particular mark, and these are crocodilian.
And what do the two different colors tell us about these fossils?
They tell us about the place that they were found and the types of minerals that were available in the soil and the rock as these softer things turned into fossils. So they've simply absorbed different types of minerals to get to the fossil stage.
And tell me why this soft material was preserved. You mentioned that it's trickier.
Luck, yes. Typically with fossils, we get the bones and the teeth and the tusks. It's harder to get fossils from softer material. What you really need to have happen is burial, and it has to happen immediately. And you need to create a very safe environment for this so that it gets away from oxygen, bacteria, anything that might want to eat it. And that layer has to keep building up and eventually become stone. It has to become sedimentary rock. And that will preserve this until such a time as weathering and erosion bring it back up to the surface.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.